Hi, I'm Dr. Evelyn from Petsadena Animal Hospital. I'm here today with Lily from My Dog Spot, who's here to answer some questions that we commonly get as veterinarians about dog behavior.
I'm Lily from My Dog Spot. I do behavior consulting and some basic training, and I'm here to chat with Dr. Evelyn about behavior issues.
So a lot of times puppies are teething, so they get very bitey, nippy. I have plenty of clients inform me that their little puppies are biting their ankles or biting their hands. You know, I'm a person that talks with my hands a lot, and sometimes I'm in the room talking and the little puppy's looking at my hands and trying to bite my hands. Do you have any recommendations for trying to work with those type of puppies and what might be helpful to reduce
So one of the things that happens during a puppy's development is that puppies explore the world with their mouths. So this is an inevitable development. Every puppy is going to go through this stage, and like you say, teething. So a lot of the time puppies, their teeth are itchy, their gums are itchy, so they're going to start chewing on things. But it's also about play, and they play rough, especially with children. And this is something that happens really often, and I get asked about often, is that they play rougher, they bite harder with children because children use their arms a lot, they use their legs a lot, they rough and tumble a lot. So one of the things that I always suggest is that you simply freeze. So no, or pushing the puppy down, because all of that is attention. So if you just freeze for a couple of seconds even, and the puppy will lose focus immediately. They will be like, oh, this thing that was moving and giving me great attention and was playing with me has stopped. And there's nothing here for me anymore. There's nothing reinforcing here for me anymore. So I'm going to go and find something else that's reinforcing. And so they move off and move away. The other thing too is that if they're still biting and nipping at your clothing, is to make sure that you have a separate pen or a separate space for your puppy, not a crate because that's for sleeping, but a separate space, and you should have this anyway, a separate space or pen for your puppy to go in. And if they're just constantly biting at you, then they need to go for a small timeout, and they go into their pen, and you redirect them with a toy or something, give them something to chew on that's appropriate. So a Kong or a frozen teething ring or something like that to help soothe their jaws or to keep them busy. Most importantly, the premise behind the behavior is that you want to stop what's reinforcing and take it away, and then they'll be bored and go find something else to do.
Those are good points, and I think a lot of people think training them no somehow is going to stop the behavior, but obviously, as you pointed out, you're reinforcing the attention that they're getting. They're not realizing what type of attention it is.
Right. It doesn't matter. Any kind of attention, whether it's negative or positive, is attention.
Now, I've actually had people say that they've been told to make a loud noise when the puppy bites, because it could possibly mimic what the other, like them playing with the puppy would do. What do you think about that?
So I think that it's going to amp the puppy up. You can do that, but again, all that's going to do is that's going to possibly stop the puppy for a second, and then the puppy's just going to come straight back. What happens naturally is if the puppy is biting and nipping at his playmates too hard, the playmate's going to turn around and walk away. One of the puppies will move away from the game. They'll be like, this is too much for me, and then this puppy will go and play with somebody else. So all you do is remove your attention, even if you have to get up and walk out of the room. Often that's not really feasible, which is why I say a pen is a really good idea. So you pick the puppy up and you take him out of the situation.